Welcome to the Wilshire Gun Podcast.
What's going on, guys? It's March. We're back again. I got Gavyn with me this month. He's got a bunch of, news they got back from the show late last month. We got a product review for you, a floor product review that we got in stock.
Yep.
So let's jump right into it. So we got Sports Inc. show. It's one of our biggest buys. It's when we pick up new products. We reorder, all our other stuff for all the fan favorites and stuff. So like I said, what's coming? What's new? What's exciting?
One of the things I'm excited about is we're moving into Daniel Defense. So keep an eye out. We're going to carry some of the rifles. What's the little pistol? The Mark 18 pistol?
The Mark 18s?
I get the 18s and 12s mixed up. So we'll have some of those uppers as well. They're fixed sights, little products like that from DD. Should be pretty exciting.
So some Daniel knickknacks and goodies.
Yeah. Especially those cloners out there. They'll love them because they're correct or whatever.
Represent.
Whatever that
I'm
means.
a Mark 18 upper guy.
And then Kalashnikov USA. We're going to get pretty much all of them, at least one of each of them.
Pretty much all of them.
And then we'll have some test samples on the range. So we're going to have your basic fixed AK and then one of their little 9mm subguns.
What are those called? Vintias or something?
Vintias.
Yeah.
We're going to have one of those. They're really cool. I got to put hands on one, and I was very impressed.
Those are super cool. I've only seen them in pictures. I've never messed with them, but PCC subgun kind of deals, especially on the range, those are a ton of fun.
Yeah, cheap to shoot, and chances are you have a 9mm pistol. So
yeah,
ammo's compatible. Shadow Systems came out with a Glock 48X type subcompact pistol. So that's a new model for this year. We're going to get one on the range as well. It will take optics. They got the gold barrel, the black barrel. We'll get a couple of those in. And then they made a competition 34 type. I'm forgetting the model numbers off the top of my head.
The shadow guns, yeah.
But it'll be a competition model. Factory comped, obviously have a factory optic mounting system.
And those are the Glock, they're kind of taking that Zev market where
that's exactly
it's kind of a cool looking, it's not a Glock, but it's compatible
it's what
with Glock
wishes
stuff.
It would be.
Right. So they're taking Glock above and beyond.
Yeah.
And so those are definitely cool. I want to wrap back to the Kalashnikov USA stuff. Mm-hmm. You said one of everything. So does that mean 103, 105?
Yeah, we're pretty much going to get your standard rifles. If it's not the shotgun SKU, then yes. I didn't like the shotgun too much. If someone wanted one, we could definitely order them. They're super cool guys, and they're made off the direct patent from Mr. Kalashnikov, whatever it is, Mikhail. So it's as legit as it gets, but all of the parts and manufacturing is made in the United States.
Right, they're American AKs. Yeah, so you don't have to worry about none of that import law or the part. I don't remember the actual law, or if you have a Russian AK, you have to change parts and different stuff like that.
922 or something.
Yeah, but like this doesn't even qualify on any of that. You can take all the Russian accessories and stuff and direct put them on to this American gun, and it'll be.
Yep.
And they're comparable. They're starting to compete with Arsenal. And
well, the difference is you're actually going to get a Clash USA. You can go anywhere looking for an Arsenal, and you're not going to find one, and you're going to pay about $500 more and have the same quality of gun.
Quality of price. They're competing in that space for less money, and they're American made.
Yes.
So they're in stock as well, which means I don't have to wait 12 months for my Arsenal AK. I can come to Wilshire Gun and get my Kalashnikov.
Exactly.
Get it right on. So a lot of new range guns coming then.
Yes.
Several new SKU, firearm SKUs coming into the store, new brands. Daniel, are we getting any Daniel range guns? Anything like that?
Not at the moment. They got to catch up. They got government contracts and whatnot, but we should get the commercial ones.
Okay.
The
ones for sale pretty quick.
Yeah.
Okay. What else we got coming?
The 380 P365 from SIG. Those are becoming any day now, really.
Yeah.
We got about 20-ish on order, some with manual safety, some with no safety. And as far as form factor goes, they're the same size as the regular 365.
I remember seeing when they initially announced those back in the video, they were I think they're like a 1/4 inch or a 1/2 inch different or something like that, but they're holster compatible.
Yeah.
And they're almost identical.
If you just had one laying on the table, you couldn't tell which one it was.
Right.
And operating it, the Shield 380 EZs kind of stole the market for being easy to operate. The 365, 380 is every bit, maybe even more.
Really?
More easy. Yeah, it was super easy.
Super light recoil spring.
Yeah. And yeah, it takes all the same holsters and sights and all that stuff. So it'll be a good addition if you have just a bunch of 380 or.
Are those coming? What SKUs are those coming in? Are those coming in just standard 365 with like the 10 rounders?
Yeah, for right now, they'll ship with 10 or 12. So I don't remember off the top of my head.
Do you know off the top of your head if the grip modules are compatible?
I do not. I don't want to speak to that. But the magazines, it's the same magazine body. However, there's a spacer that runs the length of the back of it to position it right inside the magazine.
Okay.
So
that's definitely something we're going to mess with when it gets here. I bet we'll mess with parts, and that way we will know when you come in and ask us, can I change the grip? We'll at least have somewhat of an idea, I would assume. We'll figure it out.
And then moving on to Springfield, they have several new offerings this year. They've got the SA35, the old high power reproduction.
We have one of those in stock right now, actually, and we got 3 more coming.
Yeah,
so
that was a very cool one. FN also made a new high power, but it's 5 times the money. It's ridiculous, and you'll probably never see one. FN's horrible about shipping. But the SA35 felt great, felt just like an old high power with more compatible sights with what today's offerings are. And they're parts compatible with older ones, which is very cool. And then they're importing the Croatian FS2000. They're branding it the Hellion. We got 1 or 2 of those coming. And then if we bought enough stuff from them, they're going to give us the offering to let us buy this new one that they haven't talked about yet. It's called... And
you can't say that. Not yet.
But that's going to be coming soon, and it's in a very competitive size, optics ready. I'll say 15 rounds in the magazine, so concealed carry or duty carry would be a great option. So.
Definitely a contender,
which,
like I said, keep watching. When we can tell you what it is, we will. And we're pretty excited for it.
Yeah, it's cool. I'm very excited.
So, all right. So obviously show's wrapped up, bunch of new products coming in. So expect to see you guys in, come check them out. We'll be getting new stock. Like I said, he's ordered all that. It should be shipping out over the next month or so. A bunch of stuff's going to be showing up. Come check it out. Come shoot. Come do all that kind of stuff. Try the new range guns. A lot of things going on.
Yep.
So, this is one of those video interruptions. I know you guys are enjoying our podcast right now, but here's my interruption for you. Humbly asking, if you haven't, that subscribe button right down there, go ahead and click it. And then right next to it, hit that notification bell. Make sure you keep up to date on all our content. All right, back to it. After kind of wrapping that up, like I said, one of my new favorite segments that we do is the in-stock 3-minute table product review of what we have. Neat little deals that people miss or people may not know about.
So these are fix-it sticks. So basically what this kit is the ultimate kit. It's pretty much everything you need to work on any of the guns that you're probably going to have at the range. So this is called the T-Way. It's a bit driver. Let me get one out of here. It's a bit driver. So magnetic bits. It's got this little spinning handle. So if you got it mounted somewhere, or we don't have the ratcheting one up here, but very convenient little tool. If you need a lot of torque, you can put it on the side here. Get all the torque you could ever need. And it comes with other little inserts. So you have torque limiters. This one goes up to 65 pounds. They have several fixed ones that are in different weights for whatever application you're using, or the multi one that goes anywhere from 5 to 65 pounds. There's your standard bolt driver or socket.
1/2 inch.
Your standard socket for most of your scope mounting, like the Warrens we offer down there. run that down in there with this guy. 1911 Takedown Tool. That's really convenient for those 1911 guys. So you push down on your barrel nut and you don't send your plunger and spring flying through the air. So convenient little tool. They've got some rods, some scrapers, front sight post tool, choke tool. So pretty much this is what you want to put in your kit if you're going to go out to the range. And
literally a little like armorer's kit in a bag.
Yeah, it's a compact armorer's kit, and it's pretty reasonably priced considering what all you're getting and the engineering that went to it. So they took a big toolbox with stuff and they condensed it down to this bag. Mm-hmm. They've got other tools too, like bikes. Like if you're into like cross-country biking, they've got a little bike kit that's similar in form factor to this guy right here. They've got Glock Tools. They're actually making a factory kit for Glock. It's going to be Glock branded. So if you go to a Glock Armorers class, that's on their list of approved tools.
Mm-hmm. So what's kind of expanding on that. What's cool about these is this is the big kit, but they also sell smaller kits that have less of the more exotic stuff in here.
Yeah.
Like your barrel nut and like your 1911 takedown and all that. So even if you don't need this monstrous kit, they have little bitty kits, and I'll tell you that even some of these ratchets and these torque bits and different little things like this are useful just to have in a vehicle or something like that. Like, you never know. I mean, you should always keep like a multi-tool or something. Yeah. And this is kind of above and beyond a multi-tool almost. And they're small, they're compact. I can throw that in a glove box. Like, it's not a lot of, doesn't weigh much. Mm-hmm. And then like he was saying on the T-handle, they make an upgraded version of that will ratchet.
It's a ratcheting T-way. And that one takes apart. This one doesn't unscrew. That one takes apart in the middle. So you take the top and the middle part, I guess, and they lay side by side and have this little nifty little kind of a blow molded clicking case. It's got all your bits on one side, the other bits on the other, and this clicks around it. And that actually is a tool in itself. You can put a bit on the end or whatever. Mm-hmm. That kit's like this big.
Yeah.
So it's about the size of a glasses case.
Yeah. These are handy little kits for what they are. The big one's a little over $200, and they get all the way down to not very much, depending on the size of the kit. But these are up behind the retail desk, right up behind them, where they check you guys out. You'll see the boxes and different kits and different accessories for them. And guys that shoot a lot, these are definitely worth picking up, throwing in a range bag, throwing in a vehicle, just having a useful little thing around. And that's why we wanted to highlight it this month, is because this is one that it gets missed a lot because it's kind of, it's not a real exciting box. It's just black. It's a black box that says fix-it sticks. So it gets missed and looked over, but the value in this box is quite significant.
Yeah, this isn't just limited to guns. Anything that takes a bit, really, you could use this on. Mm-hmm. And I've actually used my personal one. I've used never one time on guns. It's always been on some like electronics or putting kids' toys together.
Yeah.
Never touched the gun, but it's a gun kit, and very, very useful.
Very useful. So come out and check these out. Ask to see them. They'll take them down and let you look through all the stuff. It's got each kit has a breakdown of what's on it on the back. So check them out. They're definitely worth it. So that kind of wraps up our little table talk. That wraps up kind of March. Yeah. So again, thank you guys for listening. Thank you guys for watching. We can't wait to see you down here at the range. See you next month.